sorry about the sound and SpongeBob. Or at least the video and the game audio is there, but that's gonna be a work in progress probably to get that microphone volume loud enough where people can actually hear it. Let's pop in. Sounds like there's some action. Hearthstone. Come on. I think it's just giving us the trailer. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, comments are appreciated. So, thanks. Thanks as always for watching. Okay, welcome back to the Hearthstone Weekly. Adjusted some of the sound levels, so hopefully that helps. I'm going to keep reviewing the VODs. Let me see if I can increase the size of my picture too. Like that. Is that too big? I feel like, what's his name? John Hancock or something to say. Is that enough? No, not quite. I think I need to increase the size. Is that right? I think that's good. I think so. It's not quite all the way on the screen, right? Maybe I can just. How's that? Not perfect, I know. I think that's probably as good as it's gonna get for the dang webcam group. Yeah, but again, I'm going to be taking a look at the VOD. I keep looking at the settings in a video to try to refine the stream because I'm not used to streaming on YouTube for one, and when I reinstalled OBS, it like reset all my settings. So that includes my sound settings, my video settings. So probably over the course of today and tomorrow, I'll be continuously refining the show to try to make it the best possible viewing experience, which has always been the goal. But yeah, thanks for being here and thanks for watching. For those of you that are, I know it's a smaller streaming show. I need to change up my setup. Instead of the controller, I'm going to need the mouse. Squeak, squeak. It does feel good to be playing Hearthstone on stream again, though. Last week I played it offline because of the microphone issues I was having. And I think they were OBS specific. As usual, the goal and the mission with Hearthstone Weekly, the name of the game, if you will, is to complete as many quests as possible, ideally within a day. And if not, we'll be shooting to complete our mission the following week. Alright, we've already gotten the Onyxi's Lair mini set. And we've also already gotten the Ferocious Furball bundle. We haven't yet gotten the Blooming Flower bundle, but again, it's $10. The Venmo is Stormer Show. If you think I should have it, feel free to donate. But yeah, I don't plan on getting it. I think part of the reason I got the Ferocious Furball bundle is because I have just so many wins that I have yet to get with Demon Hunter, so it kind of just made sense. You know, give me a little bit of a change of pace, a little bit of variety for all those games. Battlegrounds I don't really play, so I don't predict I'll be getting those. looks like all battleground stuff. Okay, let's take a look at our quest. We'll be starting with the Tavern Brawl as usual. We got to play 12 dragons. Be able to showcase some of those Onyxia's Lair cards with that quest, so that's nice. I think I'll be pitching this one, and this one. Ruts. Give me arena, battlegrounds, or duels. So there won't be overlap, sadly, between these. I might have to. We'll see how far I can get today, but next week I'll either pitch this quest, or I'll probably be playing several duels games. I might even take a step back into the arena, but more than likely it'll be duels next week if I can't pitch that quest. I think over time, I've just preferred duels to arena, much the same way that my interest in mercenaries decreased over time. So too did my interest in arena with the new mode of duels. Alright, it's the All-Star Squad. Spiders and portals have had their chance. Now you choose. Pick one card for your deck, and you'll get 22 copies of it, plus 8 random class cards. I think it's gonna be Rogue, right? Like Pogo Hoppers comes to mind. Is it banned? Like there is some real no, it's not banned. Nice. There's some like really funny cards for this Tavern Brawl. Caroline is our opponent. Bad thing. As well. Let's hop off. Okay. Part of the problem with this setup. Oh, he's going for Mind Blast. He's gonna start dealing crazy damage. Like, yeah. Coin. I think he has me. Not next turn, right? Yeah, not next turn, but the turn after he has me. So I gotta finish him like pretty quick here. I have like exactly one turn to finish him. I think I got it though, right? Unless he's a board clear this turn, I think I win. Because he can only Mind Blast twice. That's 10 damage right now. Okay, I think that's the GG's. No. Yeah, he's used it too. Can't win. You ran out of time to blow my mind. Or blast my mind, if you will. There you go, Pogo Hopper finish. Pretty well. And my RNG was a little bit sour there. I mean, if you try the deck and have better luck, by all means, let me know in the comments below. Because you can totally get a bonkers opener. That card just started hopping off. Got like so I do some quick math. A 1/1 turn 1, 3/3, and a 5/5 turn 2, and a 7/7 and a 9/9 turn 3. I mean, yeah, you can snowball basically out of control very fast. And we got a lot of our random cards in there, like the SI7 and the Panda, so that's definitely gonna slow us down. But yeah, we still made it work. So, alright, let's try stepping into ladder mode. We had like pretty fierce competition last week. Like we were trying out some of the new dragons, and yeah, our Reno deck basically was like getting stomped. But we can try it again this week and just see if we have better luck. I feel like I play a lot of high warlords. I don't know if that's a sign of the game in decline, but yeah, it does certainly bump up the challenge. Okay, our opponent is Mako, the Paladin. And it's a plus, you guys will all be able to see the new Illidan hero. I'll be sure to show off some of the emotes. But Mako is a commander himself. And as you can see, this deck is themed kind of like a new old-fashioned dragon build with the Black Wings, the Seri Classic, and Netherdamus inspired the deck. Like the entire deck is basically built with Netherdamus in mind. With dragons, plenty of minions to pump him up. And it's a Reno build, so we had to include cards like Alexstrasza, Reno. But I've always kind of favored Reno builds because of the variety that gets offered. Like, because there's no 2 of any card, you have a much more diverse pool of cards for your deck. A lot more variety. He's got Murgle, Blessing Kingsit to clear my 3/5. Okay. I'm going to, I think Zephyr's here actually, and try to get a silence for that. Hungry Crab, also an option. I think the Crab is actually better. You will get Murgle Prime, sadly. Next turn we've got the Frizz. Yeah. We're going to be getting some Murloc action here pretty soon. I have to keep looking at my audio levels. As long as you guys can hear me and the game, that's the ideal. Incubators. 10 to 11. A bench. Okay. Alakazam, bibbidi bobbidi boo. That went on to a Witchwood Imp. Interestingly, there is no synergy there. How does he have that in his deck? I don't actually know. Oh, it was created. Okay. That makes sense. Looks like, yeah, he's running Murlocs. So anything that's not a Murloc is going to come into question. He's going to hand a Vidolette. Give me a +2/+1, I believe. Yep. And he also drew a card, which kind of sucks. And there's Netherdamus now. Luckily, he is reduced thanks to Frizz. Let's see, what does this do? Give a random friendly minion +2 health. That's not actually going to make a difference. Let's see, I could Brightwing or I could Onyx Mage Scribe. I think I'd rather Brightwing though. I think I'm going to want to Dragon Breed my Alexstrasza. I'll get it. Marker below. Let's go like this. Their Domus is being pumped up at 1. What does this do, by the way? Deal 3 damage to an enemy minion. If it dies, repeat on one of its neighbors. Sounds pretty good, especially against this deck. And it's a beast, interestingly, a Shaman Beast. I don't think Shaman Beast ever took off. This is a powerful card, for sure. Especially against Murlocs. Against Murlocs, he really is a legendary. Speaking of legendaries, Lady Presto bursts onto the scene. Do I want to try her here? I think so, why not? We have Alex in our hand. Is that going to disturb Alex? I don't actually know. I don't think it will. Reach him. After an enemy minion deals 3 more damage, destroy it. Okay, I'll take that. Destroys my 3/1 Brightwing. He's taking pretty good damage. He's gonna play a Lightforged Cariel, deal 2 damage to all enemies, and equip a 2/5 immovable object. She's rocking that Lightforged raiment. Classic. I think I Mage Scribe Hero Power here. Yeah. I don't think anything else makes sense. The immovable object doesn't lose durability. Your hero takes half damage rounded up. Wow, this is actually pretty strong. So he only took, what, 3 damage? 3 or 4 damage last time from that Lady Presto attack. Blessing of Queens. Give a random minion in your hand +4/+4. Also pretty strong. Like, he's basically has Blessing of Kings as a hero power. Like, that seems pretty powerful to me. Can I Alex Bomb him? I cannot. So that means one of the dragons that Lady Presto created was duplicated. Which really stinks, actually. Because you would give me a quick and easy finish. I definitely think I want I-Beam instead of Alexstrasza. Partly because that also triggers my Onyx. I think this is good. Yeah, let's do it. Bam. Summon a 3/4 steed with taunt. So he just summoned a Galloping Savior, Holy Steed, 3/4 with taunt. He's gonna play Crab Rider. I think he's in a bad way. I don't think he's gonna be able to win this game. Even with my scuffed Alexstrasza, I think he still lose. This is a good card to play. This is also a good card. Yeah, you're gonna die. I do think it is more important to get his guy out of the way.
Thanks a lot.
I think he's gonna drop the concede here pretty quick. I don't think he's gonna be able to come back. Even optimistically, I don't think he's coming back. Like, he maybe could have gotten an extremely lucky dog and came back, but barring that, I think there's basically nothing he can do. Let's do this. We also got a car. Very nice. Consume, yeah, that. Okay. Consume becomes okay. The sad part is, well, actually, he's still alive. You might get KO'd by a car, which is cool. I think your car would be pretty good in a death row build. Like Mazah, it's a type deck. Pretty good game. See how we're doing on time. 22 minutes in, we might be able to complete our standard quest mission, and with it, most of our other quests as well. Since we're going to be playing a lot of minions.
Knowledge is power.
Okay, one of the Onyxias. We're going to go ahead and mulligan her though. As I recall, this deck has all 3 Onyxias in it. All 4 if you count Lady Prestor. I might take Lady Prestor out of the deck because she's kind of bad, as we saw in the last game. She does synergize with the new dragon, the 8-drop. I can't really remember his name right now. The one that fills your deck with treasures. She perfectly synergizes with that card. So if you can get it, it's great. I might put Chromagus in instead. Chromagus would be a good one. Oh, really?
I'm amazed.
Alright, it's going to be equally useless for him. We didn't have a dragon though, sadly. Well, another reason to swap out Lady Prestor for a dragon. Chrom is slow though, that's the big problem with Chromagus. Like I think he's even more slow in the modern version of the game. Let's do this. After this game, we're going to figure out what to replace Lady Prestor with. Who I might be? Cinder Ghost, Chillmaw. Chillmaw might be good. Ray of Frost into another Ray of Frost. What does that say? At the start of your next turn, deal 3 damage to all minions. That will clear the board, essentially. We don't even need to trade here because of that, actually. I can just go face both of these. And I will, too. Sadly, no follow-up there because, yet again, we don't have Dragon in hand. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we are still running Bone Drake. Instead of playing the Bone Drake, though, I think I'd rather play Nether Spite. The reason for that being, we can play it later as well. I think Evasive. Yeah, Evasive. Okay. This card is looking attractive. Nixia. The original Nixia, by the way. GH. Taking us back to the old school. I still remember when that card was 3-drop. 3-drop. I think they gave him a mono nerf to 5, and I think he's back to 4 now. But, I think it was a powerful card at 3. I don't think it was OP, as many people commonly believe. I think it was balanced. And my reasoning for that... Should I have an Nixie Bomb him right now? No, I think it's better to Bone Drake him. But the reason for that is that he's 4-2, right? Yes, he does destroy your Onyxia, but you still got a bunch of whelps on the board. Like, you still got your boom bots. And he is 3 mana. Like, he's 3 mana and he's a 4-2, so he's fairly easy to remove. And I mean, we're about to see like how, you know, we're about to see just how impactful a big minion is. Like, if he doesn't have a board clear right now, he's basically lost the game because I've just played 8-8. And I played it for 7 mana, by the way, thanks to what's her name? I can't remember it now. Incubators. We'll just call her. Okay, so I could Dragon Breed Onyxia and play her again. I could also Cold Dara to triple smack him with Demon Claws. Evasive is also an option. I really like triple smacking him. I'm a little bit nervous about him having like a mirror entity or something like that. I think I'd rather Evasive for that reason. I was thinking briefly there about the possibility of Dragon breeding the Evasive, but I don't think that's the best play. In the event of it being a mirror entity, we still have Cold Dara guy in hand. He's gonna Yogg Bomb us, see what he gets. Absorb. Okay, he just filled the board with random minions. Pretty interesting, actually. I do like the new Yogg. I think in a way he's more balanced than the original Yogg because he gives you options like the one that we just got, destroying all minions on board and absorbing their stats, stealing enemy minions. And of course, he does still have the original functionality of playing out a bunch of spells. But the other options, I think, dilute its power level a little bit. Alright, now what do I do? Okay. This, I mean, I think I could totally do this, right? 4 damage, clears the board for sure. I just don't have good follow-up after that. That's the only problem. I think this is better. Boom, boom. Trade. This deck already has Volticeras in it. In every Oni. Like, it already has. Malagos, I don't think would be very good. I think that Chilmaw would be really struggling in this game. Lady Prestor, I definitely don't think she's powerful, but that card is Raid Boss. And the good thing about this play is we're going to be able to drag her here. It's even better. Don't you forget it. You might even concede. I'm the brood mother. Don't you forget. Oh, I'm the brood mother. I always am. He's gonna Tortolan Pilgrim cast it. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good. The new raid boss of Nixie, ladies and gentlemen, Bloodguard. We got Golden Ice Blood Garrisons. At the end of turn, do 1 damage to all minions, and it lasts 3 turns. I think it's good for, like, enrage builds for sure. Armor builds. I think it's great in the duels run we currently have going with the armor berserk combo you have going on. I think it's great for that. Alright, cue the Jeopardy theme music. Do 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 do. Oh, we're trying to pick our replacement here for Lady Prestor. I think if she functioned like Malkazar, where she fills your deck with random cards that were not duplicated, it should be fine, but because she duplicates dragons, I don't think she's got good synergy with the deck. Even though she's Onyxia technically. You know, we have our Onyxia brood. Okay. Let's see. We ideally would want something that synergizes with dragons. A dragon itself would probably be the best. We already have a lot of the best options. Let me see here. Fire Tree Witch. We already have another Spite. Wow, we don't have the Golden Brightwing in. Magic actually has a feature in the game where you can automatically gold all the minions in your deck. I might have to take a quick hiatus between this episode and the Hades episode to make sure I get all the deals out of the store. This card, I think, is still good. Your Drake is powerful. It does synergize with the likes of Chaos Nova and Ivy. Blackwing Tech. I think we already have Blackwing Tech and Blackwing Corruptor. Yeah, we have both of them. I think the new Warder is actually good. If you're holding a dragon, summon 2/2/1 whelps with Rush. And it is itself a dragon. I think so. I think it's good. Where is Lady Prester? Did I ever take her out? Yeah, I think I did. Let's see, is there anything else we might want to put in? Again, Chromagus, the only problem with Chrome is he's super duper slow. Like, he is slower than molasses. This is the guy, Kazakhstan. If you can get off Lady Prester and then this guy, it's really strong. Definitely high synergy between those two cards. I was even thinking maybe like an Azog build. You could definitely make like a Death Rattle Dragon build with Plate Proto and Azoth in it. It's like really strong. There's even a time where you could run this card and O card, and it was also very powerful. I might go back to that style of deck. I think it would be funny. Let's do that right now, as a matter of fact. Let's see here. Enemy Raid Boss Oni. When Nixie chose her guises to manipulate mortals, but her true form, that was reserved for ending. Definitely one of the coolest cards. One of the coolest cards in the game and one of the coolest raid bosses in Warcraft history, for sure. I am a fan of the expansion. If nothing else, for the nostalgia factor. This card would be a good one in the N'Zoth deck. There are quite a few decks to make. Let's see, an old deck. Maybe Stairway. Maybe not. Maybe the Taunt build. Yeah, Taunt Reno, I think. Maybe this one too. Take a look at this deck real quick first. Is this what I think it is? Kind of. And what was this deck about? Similar concept, actually. Very similar. Yeah, I can delete this deck. Okay. So, I think you could do it like this. Where is it? Here it is, Dragon Hatcher. Do I want two of them? I think so. look at a deck build for this. Trying to think. Isn't this also going to work for this deck? I think so, actually. I think so. Let's see. I'm just looking for the builds. Let's see. What are people running for the 1 attack? Because you need a 1 attack and a 2 attack. Drakari Enchanters. Yeah, Drakari Enchanters. Do I even have that card? I have one of them. I wonder if I should craft 2. How much does it cost? 400. Yeah, why not? I think Bran would be good for your 2-drop. Is that how it works? Or is it attack or? Yeah, it's attack. What other cards have 2 attack that you get to grab? Oh, you can't. You do Bran because of the Dragon Hatcher. Yeah, you can't. It's 3s that you need. 3 attack. It's too bad. Does it work like that? Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Yeah. Filters. There are. Oops, hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Filters. Yeah, the Druid builds would run Grizzled Guardians, which seem great. Astral Tigers. Probably in place of the Astral Tigers, you could run like Senjins. Senjin Shield Masters. These guys, for that matter, could be good. I wonder, like this guy would also be good. Kane. Are there any like minions that have like 3 attack, like crazy high power? You know, crazy high toughness. I mean. I want to look over here. Let's see. This might be all we have time for. Just making this deck. Tunnel Blaster could be a good option. It deals damage to all minions. This guy could be good. This guy could be great. It's too bad these effects aren't combined. The good thing about Worm Guards is that even if they were... Oh, and this... I think this is a good one to get too. Even if they get pulled, like a 311 is still pretty strong. Like... They're still pretty dang resilient. we've just got to go nuts at this range. Yeah, I think so. Find shield and rush. I think these are better. I think so. I think for flavor we should include this guy. What other cards would be included in a card deck? Yeah, ramp does make sense. I was thinking like this, like this could totally be our Dragon Death Rattle deck. Guess it's the other way around. It could be good to include. I remember there used to be versions of this deck running the Mechanical Dragon. Maybe it was a different deck. I do not know. Yeah, these guys would be good. This guy would be good to on that. Gotta remember. Okay, this guy would be good. Skeleton Knight. These guys are good. Those. Let's see. Are there any other guys we'd want to include? I think the reason those decks worked is because of the ramp effect. Is there any way of cheating this guy out? Speaking about Ocard, I don't think so. Could look up like coin. Could look up mana too. No, we are the only ones who need coins. This could be good, Berkeley Bully. Bully, 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 bully. That card actually seems like it would be good too. And a Feeder Pandora. Card draws good to have. What else do we have? And it's only this turn on this. This is an interesting card, but I don't think it's good for this deck. Mainly looking for acceleration. Ways of getting 1 mana. These would be good. Mana and cards. Both would be good. Skull of Gul'dan would be great to have. What is it? Yeah, that's another way of thinking. Stuff that reduces costs. There are cards that make your minions cost less. If it wasn't for O card, this card would be great in the deck. Like, really. I think this card's playable in this deck. This. Yeah, this card seems like ridiculously good in this deck. Only thing is, all of these cards, these small guys, are not good to have for him. Might want to consider swapping out some of the non-essential cards like these. Maybe the manas, maybe even Frizz, frankly. They both have the same functions, so with this card I don't think Frizz is really worth it. Really. This, yeah, maybe this would be good if there wasn't the other card in there. This guy seems good. Five more cards. 5 more cards. Yeah, Vander's basically just gotta step around these Dracaris. I'd say maybe spells. Spells that draw would be good. Maybe Twin Slice. Maybe. These would be good. Acrobatics could be a good card. Acrobatics could be good, simply because you're drawing cards. Maybe a single Chaos Nova. Okay. So, the only thing we don't want to pull from our deck is N'Zoth, clearly. And I think it does have good synergy with Geppetto, as a matter of fact. Yeah, because if you get Geppetto, you play Geppetto, and yeah, I think it's great. Okay, let's see. How are we doing on time? I think we only have time. Yeah, we have time for a single game. Should we try the new? Yeah, we have to play Dragon, so I think I should play my old deck. Because the only problem with the new deck is that all the dragons cost a lot of mana, so it's going to be hard to get them all out. We're going with the Onyxian Warder because it is a dragon, it summons dragons, and it's actually quite good.
To answer for. It isn't over between us, brother.
Okay. So there may be a break between this and the Hades episode, simply because I gotta check my other quests. It's all about the quests, yo. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete all my quests today. I think the way I'll do it is next week I'll have like a duels themed episode, Hearthstone Weekly. That, or I'll just try to pitch the quest and get quests that are more aligned. I'll just see what my quests are like next week.
Time waits for no one.
Talk.
Another trap.
Didn't call any catnip. So maybe next week we will pilot a O-card game. Yeah, I think the original reason it worked so well in Druid is because of all the ramp. But I think with Demon Hunter style ramp, it could work. I could always finish it off next turn with the Skill Raider. On the bottom. A little scary, but methods of dealing with it. The new Elixir. The old new Elixir. Go like this. Whew, that was close. But we know he has big stuff in his hand. I think it's also cool that we have the golden Drekthar, and we also have the special hollow Banner that we'll be able to try out. The style deck next week. only bad thing about having Vandar in this Occart style deck is the Dracaris. It's the only bad thing. If we could swap out the Dracaris for like one attack minions, or just get rid of the one attack minions altogether, that would probably be the best. I'll have to see how the deck does in playtesting. If I'm really struggling to get Vandar off, I may just cut the Dracaris. I could take a look after this game and see if there are any good one-attack substitutes for like 5 or more mana. Or alternatively, we could go with spells. Spells are big dragons. I could Hothead, Chaos Strike. I think that's the play. I actually should attack. That was a mistake. I think even with the misplay, he's still done for. Like, I don't think he's going to live long enough to see Onyxia, either one of them. That doesn't even have time. Like, you're finished. They don't even have time, Ricker. Just got a rope. Use the rope, huh? Alright, let's just put him out of his misery. He didn't survive long enough to face the Onyxia onslaught. Oh wow, we only played one dragon that game? Wow. How many quests do we have still? Yeah, we are not going to be able to complete all these weekly quests. We're still going to have the same weekly quest next week, essentially. But they will be all easier to complete next week, since we'll only need to complete 2 traditional Hearthstone rank mode matches, win 2 Hearthstone matches, and play 4 games of duels, or pitch this quest and get one that better synergizes with the others. But, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Let's take a look here, quick. And yeah, I just crafted this stinking Drakari. Is there a way to seek Vandar in the deck? I don't think there is either. Let me see what people run with Vandar, because that could be a good line of thinking. people who... Yeah, it's getting Druid. Let's see. The new Oni. The new Oni isn't as good because it gets pulled at the end of turn. And you can't rush at the end of turn. What's interesting is that this is also a and this is also an orc card list I'm looking at. N'Zoth could be a good one, actually. A new variant? I actually like these guys in the deck. Yeah, sure, why not? N'Zoth, and what else are you? All you running? So you need. Just gonna summon. Yeah, the only problem with the new N'Zoth is that it's only gonna bring back dragons. Which kind of isn't as good, right? Take a look around. A lot of giants. Varian could be good because Gilman, like there's obvious synergy there. Should I try Oni? What does the new variant say? Draw a rush immunity and rush taunt divine shield. Oh, we got taunt, rush and divine shield. Yeah, I think he is good in the new variant. You don't even need the Sunwalkers. You don't need them. A lot of people are running the new Elixir for sure. What was the other? Cornelius. Do I even have that card? No. It's an interesting card, for sure. The new weight loss version. Even this Onyxia, I think, is pretty good. Is this Onyxia better than the other one? I think so, actually, because it's at the end of turn. I don't think that necessarily synergizes, but it does seem cool. Yeah, it doesn't exactly synergize, but hey. It's a process. Process of refining. Which one is it? Okay. Alright, well, thank you all for watching today's episode of Hearthstone Weekly. Please remember to subscribe, chat, like, share, donate if you can. Venmo Stormer Show. And as always, thanks for watching. Oops. Ah, there you go.